If they're witches, they're gonna be like all like, I don't know, like coven-y. So I feel like it needs enough space to like invite around your crew and like, I don't know, hex the patriarchy and stuff. Hello, my beautiful little peacherinos, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another build, and very specifically, another Danny build, because today I'm going to be trying to build another micro home. Last time we did a more general micro home, but this is going to be a very specific witchy themed micro home. Witches have slightly different needs to us mere mortals, so I kind of figure that we should definitely build that into our micro home. Sorry if I still look really shiny. I'm still having this whole, my highlighter exploded everywhere, and I'm just now a glittery kind of person. Obviously, we're going to be building this home in Glimmerbrick. These houses look kind of cool. Can I just show you Brooks Bridge Borough real quickly? Look at this trash. Now, can you believe this trash shipped with the game? Like, it doesn't even look witchy. It's ugly. It just was like, oh, we'll use a new door. I mean, it's in such a nice, like, little plot. I love that the little bridge is coming by here. It's super cute. And then, like, look inside this house. Like, this is the most basic house I've ever seen. I really do feel like the Sims team needs to employ like some builders that actually do the building before stuff ships, because I don't know, it's just kind of trash. So we're just gonna get a big old bulldozer and just be like, bye. We're gonna bulldoze the whole lot. Everything in it has now gone, and I'm gonna be trying to build myself. Let's go ahead and do a tiny home residential. I kind of feel with this one like I might drop into tiny over micro, but I'm gonna give it a go on micro. The reason I think we might drop into tiny is because I want to build like a spooky basement, and I don't know if it counts basements as being like part of the lot. I don't know how that is going to work. And what am I going to use this house for? I don't know. Maybe we have another little series planned. I don't know. Maybe a continuation of a series. I've not like, honestly, I'm there like, I actually don't know yet. I'm like, in my head, I know I'm starting to get bored, and you know, it's a long time until there's another stuff pack or like game pack. So I'm trying to like keep myself entertained. I'm struggling a little bit. You guys want some specific storylines? I don't like it when I really script. I think that's the problem. I just don't want to keep like overly scripting stuff, because I find it more fun when stuff just happens. But I've kind of, not much new stuff feels like it's happening to me in this game. So like, I don't know. I need a situation where some fun stuff's gonna happen. And basically I need Sims 5. I need Sims 5. That is what I need right now. Now I'm trying to build this house on a hill. I think I'm going a bit OTT with the hill, but I don't know. It's better to kind of start mud and then work your way back down again. But I do want to make this quite like a little spooktastic kind of home. Something a little bit different and a little bit fun compared to what I normally do. I just flattened that whole hill. Oh my god. How can I get from here to here? Is there like a way to do that? I like build, oh, they could just walk it, I guess. Man, they'd have to have some good old calves on them to get up there though. Is there a way to like soften things out a little bit? Oh, smooth. Oh my gosh, how did it take me that long to find it? What? What's wrong with me? I swear, I'm like, I need some new gameplay in this game. Literally can't even play it in its current form. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking housey. I don't know what's going on up here, but it's going to be real fun. And then a little pond here. I wanted room for an orchard. Maybe the orchard might have to go up here. I don't know. We're kind of running out of space. I don't know, but we're gonna build ourselves a little witchy home, which I'm excited about. I kind of dig witchy vibes. Witchy vibes are fun, so. And we've got 32 squares. It ain't a lot. And the one thing I learned before is you can't waste squares on like feeling like you can do like much fun stuff. You just can't. There's just not going to be enough room for that, unfortunately. But I would still like to do some fun stuff like over like a porch, and this is where I'm kind of vibing that I might go for. I've already done a micro. I might just go for a tiny witch home, and I don't know, kind of make it a little bit cute like that. Now I actually love the aesthetic of everything from Realm of Magic, so although apparently they didn't give us a great deal. Did they seriously not even give us any roof ornaments? Are you joking me, game? Like, really? I also kind of want it to be like quite low. I don't know, I just think that would be like quite cute. And I feel like Realm of Magic has like the coolest like doors and stuff. Although who are you? What's that little thing? Can I stretch that all the way along and they can still get under? I feel like they can, and we can like have plants and stuff hanging down. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna keep it a square. I just find it if you're trying to build and you're like, I don't know what to do. Sometimes just throwing a square on the ground is like the best strategy. Honestly, if I've learned anything in life, it's that octagons are way more fun than squares. So I feel like we should try and bang a few octagons down if we can as well. Also very aware that it was 2 stories that kind of killed us last time. But what I did do in the last house is I made the top story less of a place where we had stuff and more just of like an interesting sort of like outcrop. So I might do something similar with this. Or have like a balcony. Balcony sounds fun. And look at this. Look how pretty some of the stuff they've got from this pack is. Like, I was actually super disappointed disappointed with the witches. Like, there's not even any deadly witch spells unless you get mods. So that part of witches really disappointed me. But aesthetically, I think they nailed the pack. I really, really like what they did with it. It's just a shame that the game isn't very brave when it comes to killing stuff. I just wish it had a little bit more braveness when it came to that stuff. 60, no, oh my gosh, this is how blind I am. I'm sat here. I've got like dry eyes and they're getting worse. And on a night, I can't see my screen very well. I'm sat like this close to my screen and I can't read that says 55. I think we've gone into, yeah, we're in tiny home. We've only got 64 left. Now, one thing I want to experiment with is if I make a basement, do I have to like give up some of my space? Oh man, where am I even gonna get these stairs in? It's not working, gang. Yeah, okay, all the stairs are contained into one area, which I like because they're not very in the way. But now I've nipped into small home, which I didn't want to do. The only reason I want to have a cool underground space, what about if I delete the floor? Does that count now? 87. Oh, I thought I could get around it by deleting the floor and just having like earth, and that the game would be like, ah, yes, well, you're not choosing as many tiles, are you? 77 out of 100. Ah, I'm still not in this one. I wanted to have like a cool little cauldron basement. Been thinking, what about instead of having an upstairs, we have a cauldron basement? But then where do we put our bed? Oh, tiny has to really make you think, doesn't it? Let me plan my windows while I have a good old think. Oh, how annoying is that? That literally just grinds my gears so badly when it does that. Because that's like the cool special window. That's the one I want. And honestly, I kind of wanted the cooler door as well. Look at this. Oh, this one's so cool. And I'm kind of prepared to demolish a house just to get a cool door. Like, I'm definitely not above that. Like, look, oh my gosh, look at these doors. Look at that. That's so freaking pretty. Like, I want doors that look like this. These are so much cooler. Look at that one. That's so freaking witchy, man. I can make the whole house thinner just for this door. Like, don't tempt me, I'll do it. I think we might have to lose our cool balcony. I love a balcony, but the game counts it as being like, even if I make it non-accessible, it's still counted as like a square. And I'm back in tiny home, but like, okay, bedroom, kitchen, living, bathroom is the biggest. Like, I never know what to do with that. Secret coven area. That is what this bit here is meant to be. Okay, let's just make this downstairs bit a little bit less fancier, because this is kind of like wasted space anyway. Oh, see, if you're gonna keep touching my mouse, Bubba, you have to get relegated to the floor. I'm sorry. Okay, my game won't let me delete my basement and reshape it. It just keeps saying action is not possible. Okay, 66 out of 100. What else can I shave though, really? This, I honestly might as well just straighten off, because that is just going to be an annoying waste of space. I might have to take 2 squares from the back here like this. That's 64. Okay, that is 64 right there. This is only a tiny, it's not even a micro. It's because it's got the basement coven, but like, you know, they're witches. Can I fit a cauldron in it? I'll keep the secret cauldron for now, but if I can't make it work, we need a bathroom. Okay, we just need a bathroom. And we might have to have this as like the fun magical area. Oh my gosh, I love these windows so much. Like, that looks amazing, but then also this looks amazing. It's really hard to pick one aesthetic. But I'm always just kind of drawn to these purples. Like, I don't care that that's not symmetrical. That is just so freaking beautiful, man. Okay, so we kind of got this purple interesting aesthetic going on right now. Yeah, see, this house has a roofing problem. Because this bit here is a totally different shape to the second half of it, and also the house is not symmetrical, which is obviously kind of annoying in itself, so I don't really know what we do here. The house is kind of looking weird. Like, I really hate from the front. Oh my gosh, well, I don't know what is even going on here, but like all the bees are gonna come in through here, so it's not really working. I'd have to do like this whole bit wider and then bring these all the way to the ground, and at that point, what even is this place? Like, it's just stupid. I mean, that now looks even weirder still, but well, guys, I don't know what to do. It's not working. No! Oh, look what I've realized. This bottom floor, even though that door is actually only for big walls, it's let me keep it if I already put it on and then I shrink it. It looks it's so weird, I know. But what I'm thinking is we can try and make it look less weird by balancing out the side of the house. You feel me? I know you do. Does that balance it out? No. What? Maybe I have to give up on my like glass dreams and just put an actual proper like roof on this house. I don't know. I will definitely say in my head it looked so much cooler than this, like you guys don't even understand. But in reality, that's clearly not what is happening here. Also, somehow I'm up to 90 tiles, which I just don't get. Like, the point where I almost want to count, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't count. I'm not on 90 tiles. I've taken away, but yet my tiles have gone up. I think from messing with the roof, it's like confused the game. That's all I can think that has happened, and it's super annoying. I think, you know, like from placing all those spandrels, it's like started to count some of those. So at this point, I'm just gonna be like, roll with me. This is a tiny home, okay? No matter what the game says, the game's confused.com. We know the truth. Okay, so despite the weirdness of it, I think it's starting to look kind of cool and interesting from the front. It's gonna look skinny. It's a tiny house. There's really not much I can do about that. But I'm thinking here we grow plants, here we like dance with demons and like bathe in the blood of goats, because like we're witches. It's just how we roll. Which means I have to kind of figure out a tiny indoor aesthetic for this house. Now with the other one, I was trying desperately to create the illusion of space and make things look really big and bright and airy. Not as much of a big deal for this one because I actually want it to look kind of spooky and like just a little bit, not that spooky, a bit too far. But like as in, we're not afraid of a little bit of like a spook aesthetic. We don't mind going a little bit darker and having a little bit more fun with it. Like, you'd inherit the house from your grandmother, who you always secretly believed was a witch. But like, you can still live in it. It's not like to the point where you would not feel comfortable living there. You've just added a few tweaks of your own. I don't know why I have such a specific aesthetic in mind, but I just do. And I don't like those floors, I don't think. Oh man, the Realm of Magic table is way too big. So we can't go for that table. And I want a door to access the backyard here, because that's why I made this whole like little vibe thing going on. And oh my gosh, I can make it the same aesthetic as the ones at the front. This is like such a moon house. Oh, I love it. The light they give you for Realm of Magic is so almost like laughably huge. It's not the weirdest thing, I guess. It's still pretty freaking weird though. It's also brighter than the sun. And I started going green, but then I remembered that I love this rug because it's got all the phases of the moon, which I'm trying to learn, but honestly, I'm garbage. Obviously, this is a full moon. New moon. Come on, Claire. Waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, maybe, I don't know. It feels right though, right? And then downstairs, obviously we have to have the witching rug. Okay, so it took me, I literally tried every single table. This is the one I've come up with. I'm still not sure if it's the best one or not. All these little throws on the chairs and then all different like herbs and stuff to use here. I've also moved the apothecary table here and put some stuff on top. I tried to make plants that look like, I don't know, that one kind of looks like lavender, which I know is pretty witchy. And then that one could be like, I don't know, sage. It does not look like sage at all, but work with me here. And then I put a little wood burner just for like aesthetic really, just because I thought it would look real cool. I'm now going to put a candle next to all the plants we've done because fire hazards are also really cool if you guys didn't know. I'm here to educate you. I don't know if you guys know, but I still have no idea where I'm going to put the bathroom. The bathroom thing really bugs me. I feel like it's the one thing that I can just like never seem to get right. And oh my gosh, look at this amazing Stella poster. Oh, that is super witchy. Like, look, somebody like looking at the moon. We love that. We're definitely putting that in. And oh my gosh, since we're going for moon vibes in here, look at this. It's literally a picture of La Luna. Oh, that was in the way. La Lune. The moon. What does this say? What does this picture say? Maybe some women are not meant to be tamed. Maybe they are supposed to run wild until they find someone just as wild to run with. Yes, we love that. Empowering pictures around the house. Exactly what we need. Got these little buckets that I'm gonna put some cacti in because why not? I've never really gone like, I know there's the whole like herbal stuff you can actually do in this game. For whatever reason, I've never really gone ham in it. I want to because in real life, I freaking love herbs. Love growing a few herbs. So I don't know why I've not done it in Sims, but we need to rectify that situation ASAP. And I know that 4 tables is like, 4 chairs is a lot in such a tiny place. But I kind of wanted it to have this like, if they're witches, they're gonna be like all like, I don't know, like coven-y. So I feel like it needs enough space to like invite around your crew and like, I don't know, hex the patriarchy and stuff. And oh my gosh, yes, I finally found the perfect light that isn't ridiculously big, but is super pretty and witchy and glorious. We also got candle magic and Yule. Please let them still be able to get down the stairs there. Oh my gosh, look at this little welcome look. So freaking cute. Okay, I feel like it's starting to get rammed with stuff, but again, I'm aware that putting all of these above the fire is kind of stupid, but look at this one. It says on Saturdays we do nothing. Should say on Saturdays we fight capitalism. I know in my head witches are very woke, socially woke, so I'm just kind of going with that vibe. Gosh, look how freaking witchy these are. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty excited about this room. I like that one a lot. The rest of it I'm worried about. Particularly the toilet sitch. It might just have to be that the toilet, you don't want to pee like where you sleep though, do you? Let's just get the bed in, the bedroom all done, and then I might feel a bit better. After doing my experiment, I don't want to use Murphy bed because honestly, they are so freaking dangerous. Like, it's just a death trap waiting to happen. Oh my gosh, look at this. When I put this here, too many tiles. I honestly think some parts of this are broken. Some parts of it just don't really work very well. Okay, and for the bedroom, there was like loads of beautiful like golden light streaming through. So I just kind of based the bedroom off that streaming light. I think it's really cool and it has like a witchy vibe to it. I kind of figured if they like collect like crystals and stuff, we could put them on this little like altar-y thing over here. I don't know. To me, it's has got like a bit of a witchiness to it. I love these pictures so much. I think they're so freaking cool. These walls are kind of plain. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we've got some more pictures and like a little wreathy thing as well. So inside, I think we're more or less done. You're noticing probably, oh, I forgot downstairs. Also, you're probably noticing that there's one massive error with this, which is that, yeah, there is no toilet. I'm still kind of figuring that one out. It might have to be something that I add once we start playing, because I really don't know what to do. Like, I'm super confused with this. Like, why is it so hard to place a toilet in a tiny home? If you guys have figured out a solution that I've not, like, I know you can shower in the rain, so that's like one way to get around it. However, I don't really want to force my Sims to shower in the rain, but I am kind of running out of options and space mainly. This might have to end up becoming a toilet just so that I really want like an underground secret little magic place. That was like the whole point of this. Oh my gosh, I can't change the floor. That's weird. Okay, it can just be the soil underneath our feet. The earth, okay, the earth under our feet. Look at that as well, some more awesome artwork. I think this is another place where I'll have to put shelves that once I've like started making them collect some stuff, I can display it. But for now, it's just gonna be an empty shelf. It's kind of gonna look lame, but it's because I want to fill it with like actual collected stuff. So just bear with me. It will obviously look super cool once we're actually able to fill it. So I added this bit because from the front, I kind of want them to have, I hate that roof, I've just realized. I feel like it should be black. Oh, but then I don't know, it kind of makes it look a little bit less fun. No, actually it's more fun. It's more fun when it's not ugly. From the front, I kind of want them to have like a little bit of mystery, like they're a little bit hidden. You can't really get to them very easily. Definitely can't see that there's witches living here. Even though I know this is like the more witchily accepted neighborhood, I still kind of prefer that people don't know they're here and there's like all this fun secrecy business. Got a really pretty front actually. I'm kind of low-key loving this. I quite like placing plants in this game. I think it's because in real life, like, plants are hard, man. Like, planting's back-breaking work and it takes ages, and most of the time everything I plant dies anyway. So there's something quite satisfying about doing it in The Sims where everything just like low-key works. Look at these sunflowers. I have not grown sunflowers like this since we did it with my grandma Madge as a kid. So you know what? We're gonna have some pretty little sunflowers in my garden, okay? Just at the front here, looking all normal. People are like, wow, these guys are really good at like growing plants and stuff, but you know, nothing super weird. Definitely not like no one's suspecting that they're using magic to get these impeccable results, because they're like secret witches. More fun that way. And then one of you guys said that the thing I hate about pools is the whole like bit around the edges I didn't like. You guys said, why don't you build a fountain instead of a pool, because it doesn't have the pool edge, and that is an amazing idea. So thank you whoever tweeted me this. We're gonna give it a go now and see if we can, I mean, they won't be able to swim in it, but like I never actually designed it to be swum in the first place, so that doesn't really bother me. Boom. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. The water's kind of high, which is a little bit weird, but look at it. It's like actual proper water. Like it doesn't have that weird stony edge. Feeling froggy fountain. Don't even know what that is, but I want it. Kind of feeling froggy, you know. And I don't know why my fountain's so high. It is really high. No, not my fountain, sorry, my whole pool. It seems really high up, so I'm just gonna place some little rockaroos around the place just to kind of make it look a little bit more normal. And then we'll put some plants everywhere as well. This is looking kind of wild and fun. I like it. This is like normal garden. This side here is low-key kind of jungle. I'm aware of that. But let's go on to this bit. Is going to be like a managed garden. So this is where they're actually going to grow all their magical herbs and things. So let's get them some little planters. I'm really digging like these little ones here. I think they're so cute. Like look, I've got like loads of different shaped ones and I just find them adorable. Hopefully the game will be able to register that they are sheltered, even though, because they are sheltered, they just also have no shelter. It's kind of a, I don't know, a bit of both. Wind chimes, yes. Yes. Bees. Yes. And now, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this should be the magical spot where you do your magic underneath the moonlight. Like, be charging your, like, cauldron, and you'll be getting your moon water in all kinds of jars. So, I do think this should be cauldron zone, which means I can have a toilet again. Hooray! But I'm really sorry, whoever uses the toilet down here, there's no floor. I don't know why there's no floor, but there just is no floor. So, we're just all gonna have to accept that, okay? My bath disappeared. Look, exited it and now it's back again. And oh my gosh, look at this cute little, can I put candles on that? Oh my gosh, this is now the cutest bath. Oh wow, that's actually massive. This is such a freaking cute bath now. Look at the candles on it. Oh, I love that. Candles on either side just to give it that really witchy aesthetic. Love it. Okay, so there we go. We've got a beautiful bathroom now. Love, the herbs are freaking huge. Like, I don't understand why the base, that's like the standard size for them. Herbs are like this big. Like, who is growing this huge ass sage? Like, what is even going on there? I love this bathroom. I want to like bathe in here. This is beautiful. Apart from the floor actually being pure dirt, but just please ignore that. Okay, so now we move on to our actual witchy space. This is where they be doing their magic and stuff, so I feel like they need to be quite hidden here. I don't want people like doing peeks at them. I just don't want you to be able to like walk past and like see them all like, I don't know, freaking dancing naked and under the moonlight or anything weird like that. Maybe witches, you know. Like this one's got like a sash in it, like it's like a special tree. A magic plant stump. Oh, hello. You're getting placed. I don't know what you are, but I know I want you. I know I also want a well as well. Let's get a well. I feel like a magical well. Pretty witchy, you know. There, that feels kind of hidden to me. Like you'd have to really try and figure out what's going on there. Can I put like, I feel like we need pretty lights around. Oh my gosh, I forgot to download this. Look at this full-on fairy light. Oh my gosh, look at how this water's lighting up with these little like glowing flowers. Oh. And I love this. This feels like if we move like Nita and Nami in here, it feels like a graduation from like hiding and pretending you're not doing magic whilst you're like in like your friend's dad's house to actually full-on embracing it. And I feel like this place is also going to evolve once I start playing with them in it, and I'm like, oh, they need this here, oh, they need this here. Also, so much of like the planting around the house, I think as well will do the exact same thing. Because like fruit trees, I like to be like out and about in the wild, and I kind of think we're done. I think we're finished with the house. I love the way it looks at night. I'm just spitting everywhere. But like, I love these little things glowing in the pond here. Let me take you guys on a little bit of a night view and tour. So I'll do the house at nighttime first and then show you in the daytime afterwards, but kind of makes sense to do it at night first since, you know, this is a witch's house and all the bin spookings be happening at nighttime. And also, this bit looks so freaking pretty. Look at the little glowing things underneath. There's also a frog that will be shooting stuff out in there, but obviously we can't see it right now because I'm not in life mode, I'm in build mode. I just have a mod that lets me do this camera. And then from the front, obviously it looks pretty normal, but if you actually go around to the back of the house, this bit I'll build on once we start playing in it, if we start playing in it. But this is like your little witchy area. And then by daytime, I always make super planty houses, but I love the windows so much. I'm actually kind of annoyed with myself that I never played with those windows before because I think they're so freaking pretty. And oh my gosh, did you see the beam of light just come in front of our eyes then? Literally so gorgeous. And obviously all of that foliage is to hide our little spooktastic area back there. But I've not actually been inside the house and done the little camera mode yet, so let's go ahead and check out how our little house looks from the inside with all of our little witchy interior. I hope you guys are gonna like this. So the house is meant to look like it was originally owned by an older witch, but then has been passed on to a younger witch who's kind of made it a little bit more like young style, made it her own, but still has the vibe of like, I don't know, witchcraft and sorcery about it. And then I've tried to obviously pack, oh, we're doing a little upside down camera. Okay, awesome camera, thanks for that. Yeah, good job camera. But upstairs, oh, what we're doing now? Okay, wow, amazing. Love it when it does this. Fun fact, when this happened in the Vampires intro and it did the crazy twirl thing for Arya, I didn't actually mean for it to do that, but when it did it, I was like, yes, this is amazing. But upstairs, we've tried to capture all that beautiful like golden light coming through in this room here. And then downstairs was originally gonna be our little spooktastic room with our cauldron and stuff. Oh, good job, PC. With our cauldron and stuff in it as well. But I did cave and create, oh, we're doing this now. I did cave, basically, I don't know why it does that. Because I wanted the cauldron to be out under the stars, and also the bathroom situation. I actually could really reduce my footprint of my house by making this bathroom smaller, but look at this bath space. I don't want to touch this because it's perfect. That is our kind of, actually quite difficult for me to actually build in the end, especially with the space restrictions. But our weird and wonderful little spooky witch tiny house. Let me know what you guys think. I tried to keep as much witch elements in there, including the growing of herbs, the cauldron, the altar, the place to collect like crystals and candles, and basically the idea that you're never quite safe, so you kind of have to hide what you do a little bit because people be suspicious and be getting in other people's business, and they don't seem to like this kind of witchcrafty stuff. And obviously we are in Glimmerbrook as well, which is the realm of magic world. So let me know what you guys think. If you would like me to actually move Nami and Nita into this house and we kind of do a little witchy coven sort of series, let me know in the comments below. I will add this to the gallery if we do that, so let me know if that's what you guys want. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!